Awesome, guys. Well, once again, I appreciate you guys hopping on. And again, today we're going to be going over IX Global and talking to you guys about our platform. And I want you guys to, simply just take today's information, think about it, maybe sleep on it, talk to your family and friends about this and see make the best decision for yourself if IX Global is the best fit for you. Okay. That is our goal here today, is just simply provide the information so you guys are aware and you guys are educated about what IX Global is and how it can, help you guys in your life today. So with that being said, guys, if you guys have any family or friends that are interested in a platform like this, please invite them to today's call. Have them, hop on the Zoom link, the YouTube link, or the Facebook Live link. And, we'll be presenting today, talking about what is IX Global. Now, if you guys have any questions throughout today's presentation, feel free to drop them in the chat. We will answer them at the end. And I promise I won't take too much of you guys' time. An hour at most is what we're going to do today. But I want to make sure I give you guys all the information so you guys are absolutely aware and understand what you have here at IX Global. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and get started with our presentation today. So first and foremost, before we go into the products and services we have here at IX Global, I want to start with a quick disclaimer just to make sure everyone's on the same page, okay? So us here at IX Global, we are not financial or investment advisors. Past performance does not guarantee future results. The crypto, the Forex, all financial markets that we participate in do involve risk, and risk means potential loss, okay? We cannot guarantee any ROI or any income whatsoever, okay? We do not offer any of that. Now, what we do offer is education, software, and hardware. Our goal here at IX Global is to educate you, to help you guys learn about ways to get involved in the financial markets so you guys can make the best decision for yourself on when there's an opportune time for you guys to get involved, start participating in these markets as well. So we offer the education, the software. You guys are, it's entirely up to you if you want to get involved, and it's at your own risk, okay? Some things, guys, that we recommend, some just financial principles, is never borrow money to get involved in any business or market, and never invest money you cannot afford to lose. Again, there is risk involved, guys, and we want to make sure everyone's safe and secure out there. Okay, so with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and now dive into what IX Global is. So IX Global, as I mentioned, is a self-betterment platform designed to help people reach both their personal and financial goals. Okay, our company was created by our founder and CEO, Joe Martinez, and he founded IX Global on these three words: innovate, inspire, and impact. Okay, we wanted to create the best educational, the best self-betterment platform that we could to inspire and impact people's lives around the world for stability and longevity, right? We want to be there for people to, continue to grow for the years to come, not something that's just we're here around for a few years and out, right? We're here to be able to really impact people's lives for the long run. That is our goal here. We want to help you guys become the best you, the best person that can reach the financial goals that you guys have, whatever these goals are. We're here to help you guys through community, education, and technology. Okay, so what are some of the services that we have here at IX Global? Well, IX Global is an ecosystem for digital entrepreneurs. Okay, I like to call it the holy grail for digital entrepreneurs, because no matter what market or industry you guys want to be involved in, we have that education, we have the services to help you guys out. Okay, I know a lot of you guys are probably on this call because you want to learn how to make money online. You want to learn to put your money in different assets to help you continue to grow and even possibly multiply your money. Okay, well, that's the type of education, that's the type of services we have here to help you guys out. So whether you want to participate in the Forex, crypto, stocks, bonds, indices, binary type of trading education, we have all of that available for you guys through our education, our financial market services. If you guys want to learn how to open up your own Shopify or Amazon store and participate in e-commerce, we have the academy to help you guys learn how to do just that. If you guys want to travel the world and you want discounts on hotels, cars, or flights, we have a product, our Travel Pro product, that allows you guys to get these exclusive deals. And then one of our most popular products, as I'm sure a lot of you guys are on this call for, is our Xnode product powered by Debtbox, where we're going to talk about this a little bit more in depth. But one of our most popular products right now is what's really put us, in these higher ranks that we have achieved here at IX Global. Okay, we also partner with CryptoLand. CryptoLand is a third-party gaming service that has NFTs where you purchase these NFTs, you mint them, and you start playing gameplay, and you can actually earn real crypto rewards. So that is getting launched here very soon. And then last but definitely not least, guys, we also have our leadership and community. Okay, when you join IX Global, you guys are joining an atmosphere of people, of like-minded people that are here to encourage and help you guys grow and become the person that you want to become. You're not alone in this journey, guys. We are here to help you guys, to mentor you, to guide you, and to help you, really become that person that you want to become. So this is the ecosystem we have here at IX Global. And the best thing about this, guys, is we actually have our own IX Global social app where you guys can go on there, and just like an Instagram or Facebook, you guys can post on there, post your achievements, your results, your ranks, how your progress has been going. And we're here to, be there to encourage you, to help you guys again, support you, continue to help you again grow into be the person that you want to become and achieve your goals. Okay, so once again, guys, that's a quick overview of IX Global, but now I want to go a little bit deeper into some of these products that you may be interested in and that we recommend you guys checking out that can really benefit your life for the better. Okay, so the first thing I definitely want to talk about, guys, is our Xnode product powered by DebtBox. As I mentioned, this is one of our most popular products right now. And what this is, guys, is Xnode is the world's first commodity-backed crypto. Okay, what does that mean? Well, if you guys take a look here and you think about, all the other crypto coins out there, think about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Dogecoin, right? And all these other coins out there, what really backs them, right? When you ask yourself that question, there's not really anything backing these tokens other than the people that believe the prices are going to go up, right? And that's essentially what happens with a lot of investments, right? And most of the investments, there's not something really backing those types of currencies, right? And those types of products, right? Well, for us, right, our DebtBox council here, the founders here of DebtBox, they decided to say, hey, why can't we back a crypto token, a digital currency by a real asset, a real world commodity to provide stability and longevity? Okay, those are the key words that really brought Xnode to life. And so our partners, DebtBox, they created this commodity-backed crypto, allowing people to start participating in crypto that's actually backed and supported by commodities like oil, natural gas, agriculture, gold, the beverage and real estate industries, aluminum, all of these different assets that are able to help not only DebtBox and the crypto side of things, but also the commodity partners that are getting involved. We're able to support them in both ways. Let me talk a little bit more about that and how that works. Okay, so I know a lot of people always ask, why would a commodity partner get involved with a crypto company? Okay, well, what we have here at DebtBox, right? When I say we, DebtBox is actually a second company, right, that we're able to partner with, and we have here at IX Global the exclusive rights to sell the Xnode product. Okay, so when I say we, I'm talking about DebtBox. DebtBox has proprietary satellite scanning technology where they're able to scan the Earth, do a 2D scan, and identify nearly any element on the periodic table, as well as resources like water, oil, natural gas, etc. Right, and they're able to identify where these resources are within the Earth and almost exactly how deep they are and how much there is, right? So if you think about that, we allow our partners to use this technology. Okay, think about oil, for example. Oil rigs, if you guys don't know this, it costs, nearly $250,000 just to move an oil rig, whether it's a few miles or a few feet. Just to move the oil rig to a new spot is going to cost them a lot of money, a lot of labor. And when, without technology like this, they're essentially, kind of guessing where this oil could be based on the formations in the ground and essentially just a lot of guesswork of where are these resources within the Earth. Well, with our technology, we're able to cut out that guesswork and not necessarily, necessarily save them time and money by instead of just moving their oil rig around and trying to guess where this oil is and maybe even drilling up dry wells. We're able to scan the Earth, identify where that oil is, do a 3D rendering to identify how much and how deep it is, and help our commodity partners find that oil in a more eco-friendly way, right? And all of these other resources as well, where they can go there and instead of, again, tearing up the Earth in multiple different spots, they know exactly where they're going, where to move that oil rig so they can drill up that oil in that one spot and, again, not destroy the Earth and do it in a more eco-friendly way and save time and money within that. So our partners benefit by using the satellite technology and the funding and the resources that we give them. And then in return, these commodity partners, they go back into our ecosystem. They purchase some of our crypto tokens out of the ecosystem, decreasing supply and theoretically through the demand and through the theory of supply and demand may increase our demand and the value of these tokens. Okay, so just to kind of show you guys, I like to draw this little infinity sign because it's like this never-ending cycle. We supply the technology, right, the satellite scanning technology, funding resources to our partners. Our partners then use that to produce and sell the actual commodities that they do. When they receive a revenue from doing so, they then come back and they purchase tokens out of our ecosystem, decreasing supply, and again, theoretically increasing demand and the value of our tokens. So we see that there's this never-ending cycle where DebtBox wins, our commodity partners win, and us as license and token holders, we also benefit because when they purchase those tokens out, the value is expected to increase. Okay, so you guys can see that this isn't something that we're like, oh, hopefully in the future, this is what we're going to have going. Guys, this is already up and running. We have these projects already all the way around the world. And you guys can see here in the top left, this is our oil product, right? Our black gold, where they went out to the site in Nebraska, took some pictures of the oil rigs that are partnered with us. And you guys can see here on the bottom right, the map, these red and purple areas, that is our scan of the earth to where we can identify where those oils are. So our partners know exactly where to go to be able to start drilling that oil. Okay. Over here to the right, we have natural gas. You guys can see the light blue scanning. Okay. Down here on the bottom, we have gold and grow. And we have an amazing video on our YouTube channel, IX Global. If you guys search that on YouTube, you'll be able to find our channel where we have the rendering and the video of them actually scanning the earth for gold and how they render it to a 3D service. You guys can see that as an amazing video to kind of see how the software works. But here's our gold and grow farms in Ghana, Africa. We have our gold mines, and then one of the biggest soybeans in Ghana's history right there with our grow project. Okay. And then last but definitely not least, we have our aluminum project here in Ghana as well, where they went out and visited the mines there in Ghana, Africa, and finding one of the biggest bauxite areas in Ghana. Okay. So what I want you guys to see is, again, these projects are real. And one of the best things about DebtBox, putting all the money and the crypto and the commodity side away, is we're actually doing it in that eco-friendly way. Okay. DebtBox actually stands for decentralized, eco-friendly blockchain technology. Okay. That eco-friendly, not only allows us to save the earth by essentially knowing where that commodity is within the earth, only going to that spot to retrieve it, but we're also able to work around villages and countries like this where we're not going around there and, destroying their village, relocating them, anything like that, guys. We're able to work around them and identify where these resources are. So we're able to, support these families by not only not destroying their village, but also having farms nearby, allowing them to work in the mines, right? We're providing food, water, and jobs for them to create a sustainable income to be able to provide for their family, okay? And one of the best things about Ghana is that when we are actually out there, I believe, scanning for our aluminum bauxite area, they actually found one of the biggest iron ores in Ghana's history, able to actually allow, again, more jobs and giving them the ability to industrialize a little bit more and develop in the near future, right? So just an amazing way to give back to the communities by, in these developing countries and really help them progress and become, again, more developed countries. Okay, so that is the commodity side. That's how we back our crypto side by commodities. But as you guys can see, let's talk a little bit more about the crypto side and how you guys can get involved. Okay, so our debt token, this is the central token of our ecosystem. All the other projects and tokens are partnered and paired with this token. And this token is already listed on several exchanges. Okay, we're listed on PancakeSwap, Bitmar, LBank, these other ones. And our goal this year is to be listed on Binance. And if you guys know anything about crypto, Binance is one of the biggest exchanges out there. So if we get listed on Binance, guys, we're expecting a lot more exposure, a lot more investors to start participating in these tokens and expecting prices to go up. Okay. That is our goal for this year, is to get these tokens listed on Binance. Okay. So how does this work, right? We talked about how the partnership works, how these tokens are actually backed by commodities, right? But let's talk about now how can you get involved, right? How can you actually start earning these rewards? Well, guys, it's three easy steps. We here at IX Global, as I mentioned, we are partners with DebtBox. We have the exclusive distribution rights to sell these licenses, the mining licenses, at a discounted price to help people, start getting involved in these projects. Okay, so the first step would be to sign up with IX Global and purchase your mining license and get it activated. Okay, once you do so, you'll start to see those tokens coming in, and that's step 2. Start earning daily rewards 24/7 in your app, in your mobile device, or on your laptop, your computer. You guys will see those rewards start coming in, and you're able to then just have them, working in the background while you go about your daily life. Step 3, you withdraw your tokens when you're happy, right? Whenever you feel that there's a good value, you're able to sell these at a great value, which is also the education we provide here at IX Global to help you guys determine the best time for you to maybe sell or buy more tokens or licenses or anything like that. We have that ability for you guys to really learn and understand when is the best time to sell some tokens and start taking profit. Okay, so once again, 3 easy steps for Xnode, guys. Purchase your mining license, get it activated. Step 2, start earning daily rewards, daily tokens. And step 3, withdraw when you're happy. Okay, so when you guys, set up your Xnode account, right? Where does this go? Where do these tokens go? Well, we actually have our own Xnode app within our, within it, you have your debt wallet where you'll actually see all of these licenses and tokens start coming into your wallet. Okay, and just like if you guys have ever had a Coinbase account, Crypto.com, Binance, right? If you have any of those other crypto wallets, you know how secure it is. You have a username, you have a password, you have a 2FA, you have your email tokens, right? You have your mnemonic phrases, all of that stuff to really keep your account secure and keep hackers out and things like that. Where you guys know that, with that, it's very difficult to get into those type of wallets. Same thing with our Xnode app, guys. You have your username, your password, your 2FA, your a mnemonic phrase, you'll get some email notifications. So make sure that all of your tokens, guys, are yours. people try to get in and try to steal your tokens, guys, they're going to need all of that information to do so. So as long as you keep your information safe, all of your tokens, all of your money is secure. And you guys can see these tokens already have real world value. As I mentioned, we're already listed on several exchanges. So you guys can see once you start earning these tokens, you can withdraw at any time. Okay. And then something new that's going to be coming, guys, we're going to have a lot more updates on this here soon, but our debt card is actually one of the newest projects that's going to be coming out, where people with the Xnode apps, they're able to then, instead of going through the long withdrawal process, they can then transfer their tokens to a bank account and use this card to be able to, use their money a lot quicker and a lot faster, right? So instead of going through the entire long withdrawal process, you guys are able to then withdraw it directly to a bank account and use this card for easier access to your money. Okay, that's going to be very cool, guys. Again, we'll have some more updates on this coming soon. This is currently in beta testing, and we should hear more about this here in the upcoming weeks, if not months. Okay, so how can you get involved? I know some people are asking in the chat, I'm excited. I want to get involved. I want to purchase my license. How do I do so? Okay, well, these are the different prices and different projects that we have. I'm going to go a little bit more in depth to tell you guys about each of these products to help you guys, decide what's the best product for you guys. Okay, and as you guys can see, a lot of these licenses are going fast, guys. We just had 2 more sell out in the last week with our BEV and DCM. But I'm going to show you guys how you can get access to still all of these projects here at IX Global. Okay, so let me break down real quick what all of these projects are. So the first one, the debt license, was to produce actually the debt tokens. Okay, this one has been sold out for a while. NatG is backed by natural gas. Black Gold backed by oil. Grow is agriculture. DLG is gold, right? So this is actually linked to physically mining and sell of actual gold. Aluminum is by, aluminum. Explore is actually backed by our satellite technology. So as I mentioned, guys, when we have that satellite technology that scans the earth and identifies where those commodities are, we actually have a project that backs into that supports the growth and the launching of our satellites, as well as that project goes back and supports almost the entire ecosystem. Okay, so Explore is one of my favorites because we're able to back multiple projects with this project. Okay, then we have BEV. BEV is backed by the beverage industry. Okay, so if you guys seeing like energy drinks, alcohol, sodas, right, whatever it may be, we partner with independent companies that are trying to produce their newer drinks or things like that and distribute them into stores like Costco, Sam's, Walmart, etc. And essentially what we do is we help them manufacture and distribute those into stores, and when they earn a revenue from selling those products, they then come back and purchase some BEV tokens out of the ecosystem, decreasing supply and therefore increasing demand and value. Okay, Blocks is actually backed by commercial real estate. This is a really cool one. So if you guys ever wanted to get into real estate, this is a way to do so through the crypto side. Okay, where you guys are able to get involved with our Blocks licenses and start earning rewards from real estate transactions, where our partners are essentially trying to simply partner up with buyers and sellers. And when the transaction goes through, there's a little bit of a transaction fee that goes back into this Blocks token. And that's what backs our support. That's what backs our crypto side, is the transaction fee from the transactions in real estate. Okay. Drip is my actual favorite project of all of them, because Drip is actually backed by water. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I know that us humans, we're about 70% water or so, and the earth is over 70% water as well, right? So understanding that there's so much water in the world, so much of a need for water, right? I don't see this going anywhere anytime soon. As well as think about these other projects: oil, natural gas, agriculture. Any of these guys these don't really look to be disappearing off the face of the earth anytime soon. And this is what's so cool about Debtbox, is that because they're able to back real world back crypto by real world assets, right? It gives it that stability, gives it that longevity. And definitely with Drip, right? Water is definitely a necessity. So I definitely see this being a long time project, if not forever, right? And so it's backed by actually, looking for water within the earth, identifying where an aquifer is, drilling a well there and providing water, and start packaging it, shipping it out to stores like, again, Costco, Sam's, kind of like the beverage project. But on top of this, every purchase of tokens and licenses actually goes back into a charity side of things, where we're actually going to start putting more and more wells around the world in developing countries and third world countries to help people really start having easier access to clean and fresh drinking water. Okay, so definitely a cool project to be a part of. Definitely, again, one of my favorites there with the Drip project. Okay, and last but not least, DCM is data center mining. This is a really cool one that actually backs and supports other crypto coins and their mining process. Okay, so for example, Bitcoin and Ethereum, they use a more difficult type of, I wouldn't say difficult, but a more extensive type of mining server, where you got to purchase these big computers and they're mining these tokens, and they're using a lot of carbon footprint. Well, here at Debtbox, we actually use a cloud mining service. So there is no major carbon footprint whatsoever, right? Where if you, as long as you have your device, a internet connection, you can start earning these daily rewards with your licenses. Okay. So with this, with the data center mining, because we're eco-friendly here at Debtbox, we decided to help support the mining of Bitcoin and Ethereum and other tokens by taking the excess natural gas from our NatG projects. There's a lot of natural gas that kind of leaks off and goes different places. We are able to kind of get that and funnel it into our data center mining centers and use that to power these projects, using it and saving electricity, saving energy by, again, taking what would have just been leaked off and gone to waste from that natural gas project and taking that to actually power these mining centers. Okay. So very cool project to be a part of. This one actually just sold out over the weekend for our perpetual licenses. Okay. So as you guys can see, right now we have DLG, Aluminum, Explore, Blocks, and Drip available, and we're going to be launching some more projects soon. Okay, now these are our full standard perpetual licenses. Now, what does that mean, perpetual? Well, when you guys purchase these are a one-time purchase. You get these licenses, they're added to your account, they start mining, and they're perpetual, meaning they last the life of the project. Okay, so for example, Drip, as I was mentioning, guys, Drip is backed by water. I don't see water disappearing next year. Do you guys? Right. So when we look at this and we understand that water is going to be around for the years to come, your license is going to continue to mine as long as our partners are continuing to partner with Debtbox and producing water. All of that's going to be available for, you'd be able to support your license continuing going on for, again, the life of the project. Okay. So one more time, when you purchase one of these licenses, it's perpetual, lasts the life of the project, and it's a one-time purchase. Okay, so as you guys can see, we range from about $750 to $2,000 right now on our current licenses. And I know some people are probably looking at this like, hey, I want to get involved. I just can't afford that right now. No worries, guys. We understand that sometimes times are tough, but if you want to get involved and you feel that these projects are for you, one of these projects may be the best fit for you. You guys can get involved with any of these, even though some of them are sold out, because we actually introduced our micronode licenses. Okay, our micronodes are $50, a lot more affordable price, allowing people to get involved at an affordable price, but they're able to do so by purchasing one of these micronodes. And the only difference with the micronode is it's still perpetual, it still mines in your account, but it produces 1% of the mining output of a standard perpetual license. Okay, so for example, let's say you had a black gold standard license that, let's say, produces, for the purpose of this call and this recording, let's say it produces 1,000 tokens a day. Okay, a standard perpetual license produces 1,000 tokens a day. Well, one micronode of black gold would produce 100 tokens a day, or 10 tokens a day. Okay, that's the 1%. So 10 out of 1,000, that's 1%. You guys can see that's how that essentially works with the micronodes. Now, with the micronodes, though, you can purchase them in packs of 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, all the way up to 50, allowing you to start collecting these different tokens. And you can even participate in different projects, right? Let's say 1 month you want to buy 5 black gold. Next month you want to buy 5 NatG. You can do so. You can mix and match these and be able to start saving money. Instead of purchasing one license up front, you can start collecting these micronodes and keep collecting them until you have a full 100% mining output. And, with these collection of micronodes, okay? So we decided to introduce this, guys. You guys can purchase any of the projects of micronodes, anywhere from black gold all the way down to DCM. And then we also have debt micronodes. Okay, debt for our debt central token are available. These ones actually cost $200 per micronode. And the reason why is because there's a lot more benefits, and because it's our central token, it's a lot more valuable for the project. Okay, so if you want to learn more about the debt tokens, make sure you reach out to the person that invited you. They can tell you more about that, as well as all of the other projects in our micronodes or our full standard perpetual licenses. Okay, again, we recommend you guys take the time, think about it, do some research on all of these. We can get you the light papers on these projects so you guys can really decide what's the best project and what's the best fit for you. Okay, so once again, guys, this is our Xnode side of the company, right? The commodity-backed crypto projects here at IX Global, powered by Debtbox. Super exciting. Everyone is loving them. And as you guys saw, a lot of these licenses are going fast, guys. A lot of them are selling out. So if you're interested, get back to the person that invited you. They can tell you more about these and so get you more information so you guys can decide what's the best fit for you, and you guys can get yours soon before they sell out. Okay. Now, on top of this, guys, here at IX Global, we're not just Xnode, right? This is just one of our side of our company. What we actually started with was our education, our financial market education, allowing people to learn more about the financial markets like crypto, Forex, stocks, bonds, right? Indices, all of this stuff. So we have the education to teach you guys about these markets and teach you how to trade in these markets as well. Okay. So we have over 10 additional channels to teach you guys, what is, these different strategies to teach you guys to get involved in these markets. And two of the teams that I really want to highlight are Empire IX and Driven Trading. Now, my favorite is Empire IX, and I'm a little biased because I'm actually one of the educators for Empire IX, where we teach the institutional trading method within the financial markets. Okay. And just to give you guys a little insight of what that means is, if you guys didn't know, the banks, the large institutions, people that have a lot of capital that are investing in these markets, they're the ones that actually move the markets. Okay. You, me, all individuals that are trading in these, markets, we're known as retail traders. And if we have $100, maybe a $500, $1,000, maybe even a $10,000 account, we're not going to be the people that are really moving the markets. We're going to be essentially going along for the ride. So when we're looking at these charts and we're looking at what's going on in the markets, for us, it makes the most sense to identify what are the banks going to do next? If they're the ones that actually move the markets, when they buy and they sell, they're the ones that are actually pushing the prices up and down. Wouldn't it make sense to you that we want to identify where they're going to move the market so we can jump in with them? Right? That's the teaching that we teach here at Empire X. We don't use, support and resistance. We don't use retail trading patterns like flags and head and shoulders. We don't use indicators with all these lines crossing that make it confusing and you have no idea what's going on in your charts, right? We focus simply on the candlesticks, the price action, identifying where there's a high probability of people jumping in, the banks or large investors, to make a move, and how we can then jump in with them, avoid the manipulation, avoid all that kind of stuff, and just simply, again, go along for the ride. My favorite analogy is to think about it as a surfer, right? If you're a surfer or you know somebody that's surf or you've seen somebody surf, what happens? They grab their board, they go down to the ocean and they see a wave coming. When that wave comes, they stand up on their board and they surf that wave. They go with the flow of the ocean back to the beach, right? That's essentially what happens when you're surfing. You wouldn't try to go against that wave, right? You wouldn't try to surf into the wave and try to go against it, right? Because what's going to happen? That wave is going to swallow you up, take you down underwater. You're going to get water in your nose, and you're not going to find a lot of success, right? Same thing in the markets, guys. Our goal is to identify what the banks are going to do. How can we jump in with them, and to identify, where's the higher probability of where they're going to move? We want to go with the flow of the banks. We want to go with the flow of the market and not try to out trade them or anything like that. So that is what we teach here at Empire. But we also have additional teams, guys, like Driven, like FX Alpha, all these different teams that we give you guys the ability to really start participating and learning different strategies to get involved in different markets. Okay, so how can you start learning with us? Well, we have academies in our back office and in our platforms, allowing you guys to learn these different strategies. And one of our most popular ones is our Empire IX Master Trading University. This is a university-style academy that introduces you to institutional trading concepts, and you'll enroll just like a college or university course as a freshman, go through all the freshman level content, take the freshman level quiz at the end. If you pass with 80% or higher, you then can move on to sophomore, then to junior, then to senior. And once you pass that senior level quiz with an 80% or higher, you will then receive our certificate of completion, verifying that you guys are a certified smart money trader in the eyes of us here at Empire. Okay, so how cool is that, guys? You guys are to come in here, and just like a course, you guys can watch these videos. They're not very long, right? They're just teaching you the inside steps of what we're looking for in the markets in a step-by-step order to help you guys build your foundation from a beginner all the way to advanced to understand smart money concepts. Okay, you get it, and then again, take those quizzes and receive your certificate, verifying that you guys are now improving your trading and learning the institutional trading method. Okay. On top of this academy, we have additional academies. Empire X alone has 4 additional academies, but we have additional academies from different teams, all the way from what is Forex to what is crypto, all the beginner stuff into more advanced stuff to help you guys learn from these academies. Okay. We also have live sessions, though, that allow you guys to hop on calls with educators, where we'll hop on a Zoom call just like this. And you guys will then be able to ask your questions on any of the videos or any of the content that you guys have seen, as well as we'll be breaking down some trades. We'll take the concepts that we learn in these academies, apply them to real world examples, today's examples, and show you what we're looking for in certain pairs, certain markets, and help you guys identify how to use those concepts on real life charts and help you guys identify real trades. Okay, so we have these live sessions daily from Sunday to Friday, allowing you guys to hop on and learn with us here at IX Global. Okay. On top of that, though, again, guys, that is just Empire IX, but we also have additional teams like Driven. And I want to give Driven a shout out because they're one of our newest teams that have come on, guys. And with Driven, they actually have one of their own platforms attached to IX Global, where they have all of their academies, all of their live sessions through this platform. And they have the Driven Trading app, where you guys can come on here and see the trade ideas that they send out. And you guys can simply copy and paste these by a click of a button and adding them to your own trading app and be able to take the same trades as us experts. Okay. So you guys can see Driven Trading, what phenomenal group of traders. They have some fully licensed traders with Series 7 licenses. They've been doing this for decades. So shout out to Driven. Definitely a great platform that we recommend you guys take a look at, as well as the other teams that we have. Okay, so we have Empire, we have Driven, and within Driven, as I mentioned, they have the Driven trading app. But Empire and the other teams that we have, we give you access to our Telegram channels. This is where we'll drop the class links, the class reminders, resources. Like here at Empire X, we have our own trade journal that we give you access to. You guys can download and have a copy of it to start tracking your trades. We have our exponential growth tracker and our trading plan template as well for you guys to use. But on top of that, we also give you guys trade alerts, just like the Driven trading app, but just through Telegram, just a little bit different, but exactly the same type of process where you guys will come in here. You'll be able to see the trades that we take. We'll send them out in an easy to read format. You guys can then copy and paste those into your MetaTrader 4 app or any of the trading apps that you're using and be able to take the exact same trades as us experts. You'll be able to win when we win and lose when we lose. And the reason why I say it like that, guys, is because I don't want you to think we're those Facebook or Instagram gurus out there that say, hey, come join my Telegram channel. We never lose. We're 100% and blah, 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 blah. Guys, run away from those people, right? I personally have never met a trader in my life that has been 100%. And I don't think I ever will, right? We don't teach, get rich quick schemes. We don't teach that, oh, this is, you got to learn the holy grail of trading and you're going to be 100%. That's the only way to be profitable. And guys, we're not those people. We're honest about our trading. We value transparency and integrity. And we tell you guys that, hey, this is what we're looking for in the market and why. We educate you guys on this is what we want to see. Sometimes we're going to be wrong, or sometimes we're going to mark up a wrong trade. We're going to go back and check it out and say, oh, guys, this is probably why we lost because of the XYZ, right? We break this down and we want you guys to identify that sometimes we're going to take some losses, but with proper risk management, proper risk to reward, you don't have to win every single trade to be profitable. Okay, that's not the key to trading, is winning every single trade. It's about understanding that if we use proper risk and understanding that we're looking for trades with a proven strategy that gives us a higher probability of one thing happening over another, that allows us to really take these trades and not worry about losing 1, 2, maybe even 3 trades in a row. Because if we're using low risk, high reward setups, we can take low risk, and when we win one, we maximize our reward to where that may minimize all those losses that we just took and possibly still profit, where we're going 1 for 4, but we're still profiting because we're using low risk, high reward setups. Okay. That's the power of institutional trading. That's the power of what we teach here at Empire, allowing you guys to understand that risk management is, essentially the key to trading, right? So that's the kind of education we have here with our trading channel. And just to give you guys, again, with the transparency that we have here at IX Global, here are our trading results that we send out every week and every month, showing all the different channels and, how each channel is done, the efficiency, the wins, the losses, all of that here. And this is for the month of May. We just got our June ones. I haven't updated the slides just yet. We'll get the June ones up here for the next call so you guys can hop on and see how we did for the month of June. But you guys can see for the month of May, we have the basic channels, the core pro channels with the Empire down here, and then all the driven trading channels down there. And you guys can see how well our products have done for the month of May. Okay, now I do want to say, for the purpose of this call, guys, past performance does not guarantee future results. There is risk involved, and individual results may vary depending on how much you risk and which trades you take, which trades you don't take. Okay, so just want to throw that quick little disclaimer out there for you guys as you guys take a look at the trading results we had again for the month of May. Perfect. Okay. As I mentioned, guys, we send these out every single week and every single month. So if you guys want more trading results to kind of see how we've done for the last, X amount of months or X amount of weeks, you guys can definitely ask the person that invited you to today's call. They can get you those results so you guys can see how well we've done and see our track record here at IX Global. Okay. So on top of this, guys, we talked about the X Node side. We talked about the trading education. We value true education to help you guys really learn about the financial markets, whether you want to be a trader or just whether you want to learn about the financial markets in general, which is why we also introduced an X Node specialist program, allowing people to learn more about their X Node side, more about the financial markets of X Node, the crypto market in general, and how everything about their license and the projects to help you guys really understand what this is that you have with an X Node project. Okay. So how this works, guys, is we have these live calls just like this Monday through Friday. Myself and a colleague from Empire X, we actually run the English side of the X Node specialist, where we actually break down everything from what is your license, right? What is your wallet, right? What is, how do you swap? How do you withdraw? All of the technical side of Xnode, as well as we break down what could be, the future for Xnode, right? So for example, because, myself and Garrison, we're traders first, we started with Empire. Now we moved more into Xnode as well, right? We're able to then break down the Xnode charts, break down the price action of these charts, and give you guys some insight on what we believe is going to happen in the near future for the prices of our projects. This will give you guys some insight onto whether maybe it's the best time for you to buy some more tokens, maybe buy some more licenses, maybe sell some tokens and take some profit, right? We give you guys the education that we have from the financial markets and teach you guys what we expect to see and why, right? And we give you that education, everything from here, from the trading side to the X-Node side, allowing you guys to fully understand, again, everything that we have here, and allow you guys to, again, start learning more about these financial markets in general. Okay. We're in the near future, though, we're going to continue to improve this program, and we're going to be launching an X-Node Academy, from everything, learning from the beginning to the end about how to use your X-Node products and how to learn a little bit more about each of the projects. And then we're also going to be introducing technical support calls. So instead of just hopping on group sessions like this, you guys will be able to actually go in your back office, schedule a call with myself or any of the X-Node specialists, and learn a little bit more in depth about, what is X-Node and all this kind of stuff. Ask your questions, and maybe you have some issues that you need help with. We're here to help you guys get your license fully up and running so it's working properly and you guys can benefit from your license. Okay. So once again, guys, this is the X-Node Specialist Program. In addition, you get access to this by purchasing an X-Node license and being involved with the education side of the company. Okay. And last, but again, definitely not least, guys, we value not only the financial education, but the personal education, the personal growth. And so what we actually did is we partnered with Living the Legacy by Bob Proctor, and he breaks down the Think and Grow Rich book, right? In the education, and what really breaks down successful people being successful. Okay. So if you guys don't know who Bob Proctor is, he's like the godfather of personal development, right? Where he created this course to help people learn the habits, learn what the successful people did, like Andrew Carnegie, Thomas A. Edison, right? All these different people that Napoleon Hill wrote Think and Grow Rich on, and allowed them to really develop into the people they want to become, and how we can then duplicate that process and essentially become successful in our own methods, right? And so we're huge on personal development, especially myself, guys. I'm huge on personal development. I actually have my book right here, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, something that's helping me grow and learn more about the conscious versus the subconscious mind and how it can help us train ourselves to, go after the goals that we want. So that's an amazing book. I definitely recommend it if you want to give it a read. But on top of that, guys, we have that personal development, guys, that it gives you the ability to hop on and start learning from this course, as well as, get on live calls with our CEO and the CEO of this program that kind of give you guys, again, those lessons to help you guys become successful. So an amazing program. If you guys want more information about this, reach out to the person that invited you. They can tell you a little bit more on how you guys can get involved with the personal development side of our company. Okay, so on top of this, guys, we talked about the X-Node side. We talked about the education. Let's get into now how you can actually get involved. We talked about the pricing of the perpetual licenses. So if you guys want access to those standard licenses, again, we saw those prices. You guys can reach out to the person that invited you. They can tell you how to get involved. But if you wanted access to the trading education or the micro nodes, this is how you guys can get involved. Okay, so let's start up here in the top left. These are our memberships for the education side. So if you have never traded before, you don't know anything about Forex or crypto, guys, that is okay. We recommend then getting involved with our basic membership. Basic membership is $50 a month, and this gives you access to the academy of what is Forex, what is crypto, and it gives you access to 2 trade alert channels where you guys can start learning and earning from a beginning standpoint and start understanding the terminology and the fundamentals of the industry. Okay. Now, if you've gone through the basics, or you've gone through the basic membership, or you already know the basics and you're ready to start learning strategies, we recommend the pro membership for $130 a month. Okay. This is going to be everything included in the basic membership, as well as 10 additional alert channels, including Empire IX, allowing you guys to start learning strategies like the institutional trading method or the smart money method to teach you guys how to read price action and understand what's going on in the financial markets. Okay. So again, if you already know the basics, you already know the fundamentals, recommend going straight into the pro membership. And if not, go into the basic. And again, you can upgrade at any time. Okay. Now, if you want access to everything in the pro, but also access to driven trading, we recommend the premium membership for $175, where you get access to their app and their platform as well to start learning their strategies. Okay. So those are the memberships to get involved with the trading education side. Now, if you want some micronodes, you want to get involved and start purchasing and collecting these micronodes, we have our micronode packages, the basic and premium micro. And you can see the basic micro includes IX Academy, teaching you the basics, again, about the financial markets, as well as the X-Node Specialist Program. And you get access to 3 micro licenses of the project of your choice. Okay. This is $150 a month, where you guys can then purchase 3 micronodes for, let's say you want black gold, you purchase those and they'll get added to your X-Node app in your wallet, and they'll start mining for you guys. And you get access to start learning more about Xnode and exactly what you have with your license. Okay. Premium micro is the exact same thing, but it's $250 a month, and you get 5 micro licenses of the project of your choice. Okay. Now, when I say $150 and $250 a month, guys, for these projects, remember the licenses, when you purchase them, they are a one-time purchase. So when you come in here and you purchase a basic micro, you get your 3 licenses for $150 a month, and they're already mining your account. If you say, hey, I'm good, I don't want to purchase it again, I don't want to renew my subscription, guess what? Unfortunately, you don't get access to the academy, but those 3 licenses that you purchased at one time, they are still mining your account. So even if you leave IX Global, you still have your licenses mining in your account. Okay, how cool is that? Now, if you do decide to renew, you still get access to the academies, plus you get 3 additional micro licenses. And this is how you can start collecting them. You can use the same project, you can choose different projects, right? But you can start collecting these micro nodes if you keep renewing your subscription. Okay, so we have the basic micro for $150 a month, the premium micro for $250 a month. Okay. Now, let's say you want some micronodes, but you also want to get involved with trading. You want to start trading with Empire. Guys, we have our combo packs. Pro combo includes the pro membership and 3 micro licenses for $250 a month. And the premium combo includes the premium membership and 5 micro licenses for $350 a month. Okay. So instead of just choosing 1 or 2, you can also do the combo packs. Okay. And again, same thing applies to this. If you decide to do a pro combo 1 month and then you decide not to renew, those 3 micro licenses will still continue to mine in your wallet. Same thing for the premium combo. Okay. So once again, guys, these are our memberships and benefits. These are what are included with these prices, guys. Again, we don't expect you to make a decision right now. Take your time, think about it, talk to your family, talk about it with the person that invited you, and decide what is the best fit for you. Are you interested in the trading education? Do you want to start trading in these markets? Do you want to get involved with the Xnode side, maybe get some micro nodes? Do you want to do both, right? Decide again, what's the best fit for you. And then from there, we can move forward and help you guys purchase the package that's perfect for you. Okay. So on top of this, guys, again, we're not done with our call just yet. This is the memberships, how to get involved, how to get started. But we have one more thing here at IX Global that allows people to really start earning money online and start, moving into digital entrepreneurship. Okay, so on top of all of this, while you enjoy the trading education, start learning, becoming a trader that you want to become, while you guys are earning from the Xnode side and start getting those tokens accumulating in your wallet, okay, we also give you the opportunity to build your business here at IX Global and build an online business by simply sharing the platform with others. Okay, here at IX Global, we don't pay for commercials, we don't pay for billboards, anything, newspaper ads, nothing like that, guys. We simply benefit and reward the people that decide to go out there and share the word about IX Global. Okay, where you guys are able to go out there and simply just tell people about IX Global, share the opportunity with them, allow them to get involved, and by doing so, IX Global rewards you 4 different ways by doing so. Okay, so the first one is a direct bonus. Okay, this is simply a referral bonus, and you guys can share your referral link with people and get them involved, and you guys can earn money from the company, right? So let's say, for example, you join a pro pack and you love learning with Empire IX and you want to share this with your family. And let's say your brother's like, yes, I'll do it. I want to sign up for a pro pack. You send him your referral link, you'll get $10 from IX Global. Okay, if he joins a basic or a premium pack, you'll get $5 or $25 respectively, depending on which package they buy. Okay, there's also direct bonuses for each of the other packs, the combos, right? The premiums, the micronodes packs, as well as the add-ons. Okay, if you want more information about that, we can definitely tell you a little bit more about each of the pricings. But to show you guys from the basic memberships, from basic, pro, and premium, these are the examples that we have here for you guys. If they join a pro, you get $10. Okay. Now, the great thing about this too is this is not just a one-time thing. Let's say your brother joins and he's on a pro pack, right? If he wants to renew it, let's say he loves learning with Empire, he wants to renew again the next month, you'll get an additional $10. Okay. So this happens every time someone purchases a brand new pack or they renew their subscription. Okay. Now, on top of that, right, once you go through the direct bonus, you can also earn an apprentice bonus where let's say your mom, your dad, and your brother all join and they all join pro packs. Okay. This is where you guys will have 3 people that you refer to the company. And if they're all on pro packs, you get that direct bonus of $10 from each of them, right? So you got 10 plus 10 plus 10, that's $30. IX Global will also give you an additional $100 for simply referring 3 people to the platform. Okay. If you guys can see that here, 100 plus $30, that gives you $130. If you're on a pro pack, that then can pay for your subscription, right? I like to call this the 3 and free scholarship. You refer 3 people to the platform, IX Global will pay you in your back office, and you can then use that to pay your subscription rather than paying out of pocket, or you can withdraw that money if you like. It's entirely up to you, but it's your money, your bonuses for simply referring people and sharing IX Global platform to others. Okay. Now, if you want to take this to another level and you move on from just referring to your family and friends, and you want to really build a business here at IX Global, we have the ability for you guys to start coming in here. And in addition to the direct and apprentice bonuses, you guys can start earning rank bonuses where you guys can earn anywhere from 87.50 a week. Yes, a week, as we pay here weekly at IX Global, anywhere from 87.50 to 2,000 US dollars a month. You guys can start earning this on top of the direct bonus, on top of the rank bonuses, and start earning anywhere from a part-time, full-time, or even a fortune here at IX Global. Okay. And on top of this, the fourth way you can get paid is with, with when you're referring people to the company, you also build two teams, a left and a right team, right? And you're able to earn team commissions anywhere from 10 to 20% based on the lower team volume, right? And we'll talk about what that means, what volume means, and we'll go over this more in depth if you're interested in this side and start learning how you guys can refer people to the platform and start building an online business, start bringing in customers and clients to help you guys really, explore this side of the company. Okay. And to show you guys our full compensation plan here, our full table from their apprentice rank all the way down to the elite ambassador, where you guys are able to make anywhere from, again, your subscription, right? You with that apprentice bonus, you're able to get that 3 and free scholarship all the way up to, again, $2,000 a week from the rank bonuses, but that's not including the team commissions, guys, which is essentially, the sky's the limit, right? Where you guys can continue to refer people, start bringing them in and start earning that commission from how many people you brought in, all of that kind of stuff. Again, we'll go over this more in depth to show you guys how this works. But here at IX Global, guys, we actually have the number 2 earner in the entire industry making $1.2 million a month. Okay. Viraj Patel, he's been able to maximize this compensation plan by simply building an online business, sharing the IX Global opportunity with people all around the world, helping them improve their lives. And by doing so, he's been rewarded very significantly by, again, making about $1.2 million a month. You guys can see the statistics on businessforhome.org. If you guys search IX Global, you guys can see the ranks for that. We are also currently number 2 in momentum in the entire industry, right? We're one of the fastest growing companies in the world right now. On another website, we're actually number 3 in momentum. So you guys can see that we have a lot of credibility with our company, and our compensation plan is one of the top 10 in the industry as well. So if you guys are interested in this side of the company, as you guys know, everything is optional, right? Whether you want to get involved with the trading, the X node, the compensation plan, right? And the network marketing side, or maybe even the e-commerce or the travel discounts, right? Whatever it is that you guys want to do, we are here to help you guys find the best fit for you. Okay. So once again, guys, that is pretty much it for me here today here at IX Global. I just wanted to give you guys the information, and, with that, I encourage you guys to, again, take some time, think about it. We'll send out this recording very soon so you guys can watch this again if you need to. Make sure you guys ask your questions. You can ask them here in the chat now. We'll answer them at the end. Or you can reach out to the person that invited you and they can tell you more information about our amazing company. And again, help you decide if this is the best fit for you. Okay. We're here to help you guys achieve both your personal and financial goals. And if you decide IX Global is the best fit for you, we're here to welcome you into our company with open arms and help you guys, again, progress on your journey.